Satnam, it is Deborah, and I am making you a special meditation, a special video about a meditation that I would love for you to do because I think it will really help you break through some of the things that are still holding you back. This is a particular meditation that is specifically for balancing the hemispheres of your brain, and it will help you break through any addictive behaviors, any addictive patterns. And this is not necessarily about alcohol or sugar or food. It's more about, or it is also about, addictive behaviors that we have, about conditioned ways of thinking that limit us from being the true radiant selves that we are. When we get stuck in these thought loops that are less than empowering, we tend to go into despair, to go into frustration, to go into overwhelm, to go into feeling like we're not good enough and we'll never be good enough. We've never been good enough. And it can be very disempowering when this self-animosity just cycles. It's kind of like a spin cycle and it just won't stop. So we're going to do a Kriya today that's called Cross-Heart Kirtan Kriya. And this will help you to release your past, and it will allow your past to just be processed and acknowledged and let go of so that it doesn't keep running you, and it will really help you eliminate insecurities. So there are a couple parts to this. The first part is the mantra itself that we'll be using. There are 4 words, and those 4 words are Sa, S-A, Ta, T-A, Na, N-A, Ma, M-A, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Now what those 4 words mean, Sa means the infinity, the cosmos. It's really this, infinite where all possibility exists, and you can pull any of it down and create your life from all possibility that exists in the infinite. That's the Sa. Ta is about the totality of, Sa is about the life. It's about your particular life, your particular birth, this particular incarnation in this lifetime. That's the Ta. So from the infinite, you come through. That's the Sa, Ta. Na has to do with death, transformation, transition. And part of what happens when we're letting go of old relationships, including an old relationship that we have to ourselves, is there's a grief that's involved. If we're letting go of a partner, that feels like a very tangible grief. But it's easy to externalize it, right? That person's not there for us. When we let go of an identity that we've been holding on to, that's a harder one because we've identified as that forever. And that identification might be, I'm always broke, or I'm unlovable, or I can't do relationships, or I'm a terrible business person, or I'm unworthy, or whatever the stuff is that runs. And we all have inner stuff that runs, that's conditioned programming, and it's time to let it go. So the Na is about letting it go. It's just part of the cycle. If you look outside at any season, you will see that there are certain seasons that are for birth, that's the spring. There's certain seasons that are for the fullness of everything, that's the summer. There's certain seasons that are for dropping what no longer is necessary, that's the fall. And there are other times where we just go underground and we hibernate, we germinate, we rest, which is the winter, right? So we see this cycle of totality in the seasons, and this mantra captures that infinite cycle, which we experience in all relationships as well, right? There's an arising, a moment of fullness, a dissolution, and then a return. And sometimes it has this movement of upward spiral, and sometimes it just, we just let it go. It's all just part of the process. So the Na is about releasing. Last bit, Ma, sounds like mother, right? Ma, it's about rebirth. So that's the mantra, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Now we're going to marry that with the fingers. So when you say Sa, you're going to touch thumb and index finger. When you say Sa, Ta is middle finger, Na, 4th finger, Ma, pinky finger. So the Sa is associated with Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, very ancient, old, heavy energy, and it's about knowledge. It's about your wisdom, that internal knowledge that you know deep, deep in your soul. It's also about connecting. The thumb is the universal and the index is the individual you. So it's connecting you, the specific you, to the universal, right? Remembering, acknowledging that you are part of the universal divinity that is. The Ta is associated with Saturn, also the planet, right? And it's about patience. Na is about vitality and health. This is called your Surya, your sun finger. And often when we release something, we feel a sense of heaviness and a sense of dullness. But that is also an opportunity for something new to come in. So this is about vitality and health. It's about actually allowing the whole cycle to happen. And it may be healthy to release what you're dropping. And finally, Ma, which is having to do with the rebirth. This is Mercury, it's enhanced communication. So we're actually touching on lots of things. When we do sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, you're moving through infinity, birth, death, rebirth, infinity. Did I say this wrong? I said infinity, birth, death, rebirth, infinity, birth, death, rebirth. You're also moving through knowledge, patience, vitality, communication. Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Mercury. So you're incorporating a lot in this mudra. Also, Satanama, those sounds, those seed sounds come from the mantra Satnam. Satnam means I bow to the truth of my identity. I honor the truth of who I am. Okay, so you've got Satanama. Now, you're going to put it into a cross-hearted position. That's why it's called cross-heart Kirtan Kriya. You're going to sit like this. You're just going to have your elbows resting lightly at your sides. Your eyes are going to be closed, but you're going to be looking at the tip of the nose. So your eyes are maybe 9/10 closed. And you'll just begin to chant out loud. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. So that's how the meditation will go. At the very end of the meditation, after you've done that for up to 11 minutes, you will inhale, suspend the breath. So you're going to inhale fully, hold the breath, engage Mulabandha, the pelvic floor, engage Jalandhara Bandha, the chin lock. So you're going to slightly drop the chin, lengthening up the nape of the neck, hold the breath. And you're just going to feel completely radiant. Turn your eyes up towards the sky, towards the infinite. And then exhale the breath and relax. So that's how the meditation will go. Before you start any Kundalini meditation, you always tune in with this mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So you begin by rubbing your palms together, and I've actually made you a longer video, which I will send you so that you can see a longer version of how to tune in, and there's a little bit more explanation to it. So you'll rub the palms, creating that heat, press the thumbs into the sternum, inhale, and you'll chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath. Elevate. Meditate. Consolidate. And exhale. And then you begin the meditation. Cross your hands, eyes at the tip of the nose, and begin to chant Sa, Ta, Na, Ma for up to 11 minutes. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 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 Continue for 11 minutes. At the end, inhale. Suspend the breath. Look up to the crown. Exhale. Relax completely. Sat Nam.